And so I don't know enough about this game to know that me coming to you, expressing to you that for whatever reason, just my gut instinct, I don't feel as comfortable with Teddy as I did with Shayna, as I did with Cynthia, as I definitely did with you.
I just thought we were all surprised that you weren't with us anymore.
Yeah, well, I was just surprised.
I won't brush my teeth when you all are...
Okay. The whole thing is like, I went to Cynthia yesterday and was like, what if there's a world where if Mariah
No, but I think it
leaves?
was even before that.
Right, but I think I was connecting with her, being like, okay, she's someone I could work with, because there's a lot of people in the house, just because, like, unless it came down to Misha and somebody in formation being on the block, I didn't have to be dishonest with you guys. So I was like, okay, I can build a relationship with her, see where this goes. Right now, it seems like Mariah might be leaving. Yeah, but if Mariah would have been in our original 4, then I would, like, if it was somebody.
We thought that Mariah was the first problem in the bigger group.
Yeah, no, I said both. I mean, like, I told Cynthia, I was like, you can't do that, because I don't feel that Mariah and Teddy approached me in the bathroom, and I didn't commit to them because I was already committed to you guys. And I also didn't feel super comfortable working with them. But then when we got in the room, and it became like a thing that my hands were tied, and now I'm like, okay, I was in formation, and I'd still want to be there. And in that moment, I still did want to be there. But then when it became 2 people, and low-key, and one of the people that I didn't feel comfortable with started to increasingly become closer with you and Cynthia, then it made me kind of feel like, for the longevity of me staying in this house, because I do need this money, and I do need this opportunity,
Absolutely.
then I was like, I don't know. And in my own way, while being recorded and stuff, I needed to figure out, like, why do I not feel comfortable with Teddy?
Right.
Because she hasn't done anything to me, and it just made me feel uncomfortable. When I talked to Cynthia, she was...
You're allowed to feel that. I just thought that we had, like, a group.
Yeah.
And I just thought, not knowing the game, you would have come to us and said, guys, I don't feel comfortable with these members of the group. I'm going to, like, maybe, like, switch and go to Misha's group.
I think what I'm trying to express is that, like, it happened gradually. Like, when they got brought into the group, I was kind of like, okay, I think I'm going to have to do this. And then gradually over time...
So the timing, it took a long time.
Yeah, it took days and days and days for it to become a thing, and then Mariah was a part of that group, and then she was going up, so I was like, okay, great, I'm building a relationship with Misha, but we all are agreeing that Mariah should go home, even though she's a part of formation. So I'm like, I don't feel like I have to choose a side. But as this, like, week
but it was because we thought that Mariah was already kind of working both sides.
Right, but I wasn't in a thing with Misha as well, and that's what I've been trying to tell Misha. I was like, I think that people think, because Teddy said to me today, like, you're telling people you're not in a final 2 with her, and I was like, I was not in a final 2 with her. And I kept telling people that, and people in my own alliance didn't believe me.
I know you said you were not a final 2.
Yeah, and
I believe that.
Yeah, and 1,000%. And I wouldn't have lied to the people in my, especially the 4 people I originally committed to.